Where are you on this debate, Lloyd? Good morning.
I just find it quite amusing that you seem to be more concerned about knowing what's on the committees than knowing the history of the building that you might visit.
Why would, if they're going to decide to rework buildings of the importance of, I don't know, Chartwell, I know Blenheim Palace isn't, but that level of building, Hever Castle, there we go, there's another one, and the one, I think, Hampton Court, why can't I know who's deciding that? Why the secrecy?
Yes, exactly, and why can't I know the history of the building?
No. Well, no. Okay, well, you buy a guidebook.
Well, no, if I visit or pay money to go and visit a building,
right,
to educate myself,
do you need to know,
it.
when you look at the statue, I don't know, where are you, Lewisham? If you come through London, if you see the statue, I don't know, of a war leader or Nelson or whatever it might be, do you need to know everything? If you're interested, just look it up. Why do you need to know everything about it? Why do you need a plaque?
If there's a plaque there, I can read about it as I'm walking around.
You can read about it in a book.
Why are you embracing ignorance so much? Why can't we know things?
I'm not embracing. I think, respectfully, sir, buying books is not embracing ignorance. Let's bring someone else in. Jim is in Blandford Forum. Jim, do you agree with Lloyd or me? What would you say, Jim? Come on.
I sit on your table, Nick.
You sit on my table, I hope you said. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. And explain to Lloyd. Lloyd's saying that knowledge is very powerful and therefore we should have plaques on these houses and buildings and monuments. What would you say in return?
Don't agree. If you want to learn about it, buy a book. I agree with you. There's too much meddling, too much interfering. And
so are you ashamed of your history?
I beg your pardon?
Are you ashamed of your history?
I'm not ashamed of my history.
So what's the problem of showing and teaching and letting people know about it?
If you want to learn about a building, buy a guidebook. What you're trying to do is have everything written up in front of you before you go in to make a big deal about it. We've got a history. It's part of our past. Like it or lump it. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. And how am I going to like it or lump it if I don't know anything about it?
Well, go and buy a book.
On the building, a plaque saying, this building, this fantastic, magnificent building which we used for these great things throughout history, was built by so-and-so with funds from this and that.
Yeah, so we could say we have a situation down here, or did during the summer. Baden-Powell, founder of the Scout movement, and
they tried to remove the statue, didn't they?
Tried to. The amount of money and the waste of time in doing it, and covered it up without any recourse to the public. I've got 8 grandchildren. Yeah, all of them were part of the Cub and Scout movements. Yeah, how dare anybody cover that statue or interfere with it? Yes, the man had a history, the man had a past. However, he did untold good, Nick. I heard you say it at the time.
Yes.
He did untold good for millions of children around the world.
Let's bring Lloyd back in. Lloyd.
What has that got to do with knowing the history of the building?
Go and buy a book and read about it.
There's a statue of Baden-Powell.
In other words,
Lloyd, it's a statue he's talking about.
It sounds like you're ashamed of your history. I don't know why.
I'm not ashamed of my history. Don't put words in my mouth.
No, I said it sounds like. I didn't put words in. I said it sounds like. I didn't say you are.
I'm not ashamed of my history. I'm very, very proud of my nation. I'm very proud of my Queen and my country and our past. Yes, we made mistakes.
But Lloyd,
we've made mistakes, but we've done untold good for the rest of the world.
And just lastly, Lloyd, you'll have heard of Downing Street, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. The man Downing was a very famous physician who made his money in part by working on some of the ships that plied the slave trade. So Are you saying that we now have to rename or have a plaque on Downing Street? Where would this end, Lloyd?
Who has mentioned renaming anything?
I said or put a plaque. So there is pressure we are renaming halls, or they have renamed halls.
I'm not renaming anything.
No, they have renamed... let me say this. They have renamed halls in Bristol.
I'm not saying that. I said we're talking about the National Trust.
All right.
Showing how
will we have to have a plaque? Okay, will we have to have a plaque on Downing Street?
Well, we can't actually get into Downing Street because it's all gated off.
You can. You can.
What's the problem with understanding what's happened in the past?
Okay, I just wonder where it ends. Lloyd, thank you.